sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here we go. And New York has possession. Pass to McGrady. Drives to the hoop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Here's McGrady. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
And it's rejected.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's in, off the glass.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Yao. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Athens. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Lillard with the bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Count that bucket.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got his second basket of the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Athens.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
New York, again, can't hit. Here's Anthony. Driving to the basket. Pass to Edwards. In transition, here they come. And Anthony hits from deep.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Here's Ingram. And another miss by Athens.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Anthony drops them both. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
And that one good.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Pass to Ingram. And it's good for two.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hardaway. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of...
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And Athens calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Anthony outside. Charity stripe shot. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Duncan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Zach LaVine.
And, you know, Duncan's such a handful for defenders. That's why they end up having to foul him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's LaVine for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league.
Oh! Wow. Get out of the way!
With authority.
Hey, Jokic can overwhelm you with power, but when the situation calls for it, he can dance on you too. Nimble of foot. Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
It's stolen by Ingram. And they're on the run. Out to Anthony. Pass to LaVine. Ooh, LaVine with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. Big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Here's Durant. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Duncan. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Levine feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes remaining.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Athens shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
For the away team.
When you couple Levine's shooting touch with his explosive athleticism, very easy to see why scouts were so high on him coming into the draft.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Blocked! And they're able to recover. Here's Jokic. Pass to Bird. 4 on the clock. Throwing down Nikola.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
And it's Bird missing. New York leading by 3. In transition. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Athens shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
From deep, Wembanyama nails it from 3. Wembanyama's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Back to Durant. Anthony, left side. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Hardaway. And that one is stuffed right through.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
Deflects the pass. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Right wing. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Levine for 3. Hits the trifecta. Levine's got 13 points in this quarter. Outside Hardaway. Durant surveying the D. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Athens trails by 7. Here's Lillard. Pass to Embiid. Back to Lillard. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game. New York leading by 8. Here's McGrady. And down it goes. 2 points. McGrady's got 6.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Bird. Here's McGrady, defended by Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from the high post. Connects. The jumper drops. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable.